And we are live. What is going on, LBHT crew? Look, it wasn't pretty. Okay, but we won. All right. Some might say, hey, if Joe Burrow was playing, we lose that game. Some might say we got some lucky breaks, but guess what? I don't care. Okay. It's about time we got some breaks. Okay. It's about time that other players got hurt that weren't Ravens.
I mean,
Okay.
Ravens got hurt in this one too.
Yeah, they did.
They did. And I, we almost shut down the whole night when we saw Lamar go down. But man, look, credit to Lamar. I mean, he toughed it out. Not only did he tough it out, I mean, he still ran. Like, he still played his game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wish he ran a lot less. I need him to stop doing that. But look, Mark Andrews went out. I'm not sure if they said how bad it was, but he didn't come back in the game. He had an ankle injury. But that forced Lamar to spread the ball around to his wide receivers, and they showed up in a big way. So I'll take this win. Okay, 34-20. And what's up, Hendo?
Not much. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Been a long day. We were doing some work behind the scene that took longer than expected. We've been here for a long time. Let me say what's up to the chat, man. I be saying is here first. Shout out to you, man. Salute.
What's going on?
Bazel second. Shout out to Bazel. Appreciate you coming through. Keenan Ricketts says beat them Bengals. Yes. Ola Killer Cam. Salute. Malik B in the house. Yes. Yes. Buck is in the house. What's up, Buck? Danity, what's going on?
Hey, Danny, you haven't gotten in touch with us. Let us know what you want for your prize. So I'm gonna assume that means you don't want one.
Danny don't like collecting her prize. This is. I mean, we getting away some good stuff here. All right. Hit us up. Marcus Frazier, what's going on? A win is a win.
You don't want to give anybody your address. That's the thing.
Well, I mean,
that's probably
we can give you a gift card.
No gift cards for Danny. All right.
A win is a win. Yes. Zeta Beast. Logan Wilson must be Thanos. What's up, Kimberly Harmon? She says, hey, fellas, long time no see. It wasn't that long.
Wasn't you here on Wednesday?
Yeah, or at least the week before that.
No, it was Wednesday.
Yeah. Shaheen, what's going on, Shaheen? What's up, LBHT? Still awake since 5 a.m. Hey.
Shout out to you.
I be saying, don't be that guy.
What did he say?
He try to say, I'll take it.
He said, yeah. Facts, Killer Cam. Burrow more injury prone than Lamar, but they won't say that. They won't say that in tomorrow's shows. Right?
And you know what? Like, I don't think they should. They just should stop saying it about Lamar. People get hurt playing football. It's a very physical game.
I agree.
Everybody gets hurt.
True.
I mean, y'all had Lamar get hurt tonight. I mean, not seriously, thankfully. Mark Andrews got hurt. OBJ got hurt at the end. It's a tough game. I don't even know how many Bengals went down.
What's up, DDS?
It seemed like every time they gave up a play, they were hurt.
Yeah.
It's funny, right? Because as soon as Lamar went down, they had the injury graphic ready to go.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
But when Joey B went out the game, they didn't have his injury graphic. And guess who's had more injuries? Joe Burr. Okay, he was hurt earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have the highlighted areas of his legs or his arms or anything like that. You know,
and he missed half his rookie season.
Indeed.
Why do so many people hit us up while we laugh? Danity. After the stream, Danity.
When she send you an email? Thank you, Danity. Thank you. See, she's doing it right now. See? There you go. What's up, Natasha? Thanks for coming through to the live stream. Says Syracuse, New York in here. Oh, okay. Shout out to Syracuse. Thanks for coming through. Who else is here? Dot the connector. Salute to the team. Indeed. Salute to you. Salute to you. Jay the Six, what's going on? Shout out to you. What's it? Just Aloe is here. Just Aloe, you're up. Wow, says Moncton. Said, I'll see your wonky ankle, Lamar, and raise you a QB draw. NDT Sports, what's going on? Thanks for coming through. Oh, look at Bazel with a $15 donation. Salute. Says, proof of no favorites. Okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. If you want to be awesome like Bazel, okay, this is how we do our super chats in here. First of all, the 76 people in here, hit that like button. Hit that like button. If you're new in here, I see some new faces in here, hit that subscribe button. If you're looking for the super chat, we do it differently over here, okay? This is how we do it, like what Bazel just did. You hit up our Cash App, $ LBHTShow, or that pin link that you see in the chat box. You can click on that link. It's safe, all right? I'll take you to our Stream Elements page. Both ways, you can leave your donation, leave your comment, and you get a nice little animation right here, all right? And I'll read your comment on air. That's how you do it, all right? Let's see. Kenneth Peller is here. Said, thanks for coming through. Says, a win is a win no matter what. Mark Andrews goes out, then Lamar went out, came back, and Burrow went out the game over 34-20, but wonder what score would have been had Burrow been in, but great for the Ravens. Yep. I don't think we'd have won that game if Joe Burrow was healthy. We were playing bad. The defense was not good. And healthy Joe Burrow, we might have had some problems, but I don't care.
Right.
Okay, because a healthy Lamar Jackson in the playoffs, they're eliminated. Okay, they were almost eliminated anyway. So don't care. You didn't finish the game. Okay, we won, and we're still on top of the AFC North. I'll take all of it. Shakur Stevenson fighting soon. Yeah. Oh, his fight didn't start yet, did it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let's see. We got what other new faces we got in here. Kimberly says Ravens face Chargers next Sunday. Hope they pee. Okay. All right.
Hope they prevail.
Yes, prevail. How you say this name? Tydrekus Robinson. Did I say it right? Tydrekus, did I say your name right? Give me a thumbs up if I said it right. I wonder what excuse the Bengals fans are going to make tomorrow. Well, I mean, the obvious one.
Hey.
Yeah, Joe Burrow and the refs.
Although the refs, they spread it. They spread it out around generously.
I bet you they won't see it that way.
What's up, Shug? Says Derek Fisher is coaching Matt Barnes' kids. Wow. Yes. That's something. That is
Sugarton. You know what, Sugarton? You know who's coaching the AFC North? The Baltimore Ravens. First place.
Yep.
Who can beat the Browns?
They can.
The
Steelers are going to be there till the end. They're
going to get that 9th win and fall apart.
They're going to, they're going to be in the playoffs, right?
That's all Tomlin's deal with the devil guaranteed him winning.
not games.
Because you got to be real careful how you word that stuff. And he was thinking Super Bowls, and they were like slightly above 500.
Right.
Yeah. This is one right here for the Bengals fans. 0-14 in road prime time games. That's probably the first thing that they're discussing. Okay. I know Joe Burrow's hurt. Well, listen, that injury looked bad.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
His hand was swollen. Like you ever see when you fill a rubber glove up with water, and the hand gets all puffy. That's how his hand looked.
But the fingers are still real skinny.
Yeah. That thing did not look good, and they're taking their time getting him back to the locker room.
That's very unfortunate. I don't like to see. I mean, obviously we don't like to see anybody get hurt, but particularly top players like that, guys who are kind of face of the league, and you want to see Joe Burrow out there. It's more fun to watch him play than. And sorry to the Pac-12 alum, but it's more fun to watch him than Jake Browning.
Kane Howard, thanks for joining the live stream. Says, hate to ask but do you know anything about Burrow right now? Listen, if we had that kind of plug,
it would not be on YouTube.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't know. It looked bad. It looked bad, Kane. What are we thinking? Broken hand?
They said it's his wrist, so I don't know.
God damn! If
a broken wrist makes your yeah. I don't know. It looks like he's gonna miss some time. If he comes back next week, I would be shocked.
Yeah, because he couldn't grip the ball with his hand. I think that's the reason why he didn't come back in the game. So yeah, for him to come back, but I think we'll find out tomorrow because they have a real head coach, and he's not going to play any games, and he'll let you know, hey, he's out, he's in, not he's day to day, and then find out he won't be back till next season.
Yeah. Daniel Franklin says that 55 in Cincinnati is a dirty SOB. You talking about when Lamar got hurt?
And I think he hurt
Andrews,
Odell as well.
Did he really?
I think so.
That wasn't dirty. I mean, he tackled from behind.
Listen,
I don't think that's dirty.
If every time you tackle somebody they get hurt,
you doing something?
Something's going on.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Vontae's perfect number?
Oh,
the ghost of Vontae's perfect. It was.
Yeah. Rhea says if Ravens develop a killer instinct, they will be unstoppable. Unfortunately, John Harbaugh does not like that.
Yeah, why would you think they would develop a killer instinct?
Yeah,
they could. This is what we were talking about before the season started. I mean, this play didn't count, but I mean, you saw when they threw that screen to Zay Flowers and he took off, and then Keaton Mitchell used that 4.2 speed to get down the field and get the block to get him into the end zone. Like Odell is playing, close to what we kind of thought Odell would be now. Bateman's getting himself going. Flowers and Keaton Mitchell are out there making plays, and you've got Lamar Jackson. And before the season, we looked at this roster and we were like, hey, this should be the best offense in the league, and you already had a top defense.
Davon's here, cousin Davon. What's going on?
So yeah, they should be those guys. They should be the front runners. They should be the team everybody's afraid of. But man, John Harbaugh hates expectations.
Facts. Alex Rita says Andrews out for the year. Is that
a question?
I think he's speculating.
Oh, okay. I don't think he's out for the year. I mean, looked like he
the way my man was laying on the ground, not moving anything below his shoulders, and yelling for them doctors. I don't know.
Let's say he is out for the year. How much does it affect the offense?
A lot. In the fact that we discussed this when we were offline, that it opened up for the wide receivers to get open and catch. Right. It's like Lamar.
Listen. Wait, I don't want to be that guy because Andrews is a good player.
Right.
But those wide receivers were getting busy.
It's not a positive thing. All right. It's not a positive thing to not have Mark Andrews, but I don't think it's going to be a kind of a death sentence that it would have been in years past to not have Mark Andrews out there. They've got guys who they can get the ball to move the offense. Now, if they could convince their coaches that Keaton Mitchell should be the starting running back, then they'd be in business.
Yeah. Danny says need a new tight end immediately. Likely is not him.
Kolar got a catch. He's supposed to be the next Mark Andrews. So
listen, I'll give Kolar this. He knows how to stand out with that alien like helmet that he wears. Looks like Tron. Remember that movie Tron?
Mm-hmm. I guess there's several people saying he's out for the year.
Man, that's crazy. He's on my fantasy team.
So what was the injury? Was it a knee?
They had been saying ankle, but
it must be broken.
He was walking on it
because you don't know something's torn until they do the MRI.
Likely a season-ending ankle injury.
Damn.
Wow, that's unfortunate, man. Too bad for Mark.
We definitely going to win the Super Bowl now.
Oh, what's up, Mikey?
Oh,
that's too. I mean,
why aren't you here?
Yeah, we're like Mike always in the chat. Mike got the links. He got the links.
Did you send it to him?
You don't have to.
You can just type in StreamYard.com and be in here.
He does. You're right. He has a key.
Damn, Mike.
They said high ankle with additional damage.
Time to bring back Vocalite.
Adrenaline don't make you walk on broken bones, Cam.
Sorry to hear that. But this is going to force this. I ain't going to say Lamar. This is going to force this coaching staff to start looking at the wide receivers more, right? Drawing up plays for them, and we have the guys. And listen, man, Odell looks good. Now, I mean, I hope he's not hurt too. I mean, I know he's favoring his shoulder or something on that big play, but
Odell is AD-ish in that way, where he likes to let you know when something is uncomfortable for him.
Over exaggerating,
whether he's hurt or not, or whether it'll keep him out or not. I mean, it hurts, but he likes to let you know.
What's up, Plug Cap? He says, likely this is what you drafted for, buddy. Step up. Unfortunately,
drafted for.
Unfortunately, next man up isn't really a thing, right? No, like some guys can step up, but if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. I don't think Likely got it.
Yeah,
he ain't got it.
But look, he doesn't have to have it. He can be Isaiah Likely. They can sprinkle in Charlie Kolar. And let their wide receiving core, because even I shouldn't say even Nelson Aguilar, he's been showing up for y'all most of the season, but you've got 4 wide receivers now who can go out there and make plays for you. They're not all the greatest wide receiver ever, right? Obviously, but you saw what Nelson Aguilar did, right? That ball got tipped. He wasn't even looking at it, turned his head, saw it floating there. Nobody in Baltimore would have. Nobody that Baltimore's had on the roster has had that kind of ability to be able to do that.
I want to bring this. This is perfect. I want to bring up this comment. Our guy Daniel Franklin. Shout out to you, man. He says Lamar's deep ball accuracy seems to be improving. Do you guys think his deep ball accuracy is improving? Chat. Do you guys think his deep ball accuracy is improving?
It's crazy how the deep ball actually improves when receivers catch the ball.
Well, I don't think he improved. The only difference is they threw the ball down the field more.
Yeah,
that's the only difference, because he missed it. He missed a few deep balls.
Yeah, he did.
Right? We were sitting here like, oh man, come on, you gotta hit that. Come on, you gotta hit that. But they threw it more. Threw it more, and there's more opportunities, right? And I'm not picking on you, Daniel. I just thought, like the perception of it, right, is what happens when you only throw the ball 20 to 23 times, and you throw the ball down the field once or twice and you don't connect. It's that perception of he's not accurate with the deep ball. But when you have an actual passing offense out there and you take multiple deep shots and you give them more opportunities to complete those, it looks different. And this is how it looks for other quarterbacks that we think of as accurate deep passers, like Joe Burrow, right? Who has all the wide receivers that can make every single catch. My Lord, like Justin Herbert, like Pat Mahomes, like those guys just throw the ball down the field more often than this offense.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. Davon, our cousin Davon says we will bring back Tomlinson or someone from the Shadow Realm first.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about how do you feel about the offensive line this game? I had some mixed reviews, because when they look bad, they look awful. But they had a couple of plays where they held up pretty well. They gave Lamar some time.
They were a little bit up and down. Like you said, there were plays where they were like a sieve. And I remember the one play in particular, I think it was in the first half, where they had 4 guys chasing Lamar. Like nobody blocked anybody. But then, like you said, there were plays where he had 9-10 seconds to throw.
And John Simpson, a shout out to Coach. I know Coach is probably doing his calling show right now. So if you're not watching us, you should be over there. But Coach was live streaming during the game. Okay. The 3 of us here were working on some content, right? But we were taking a little break to watch the game. I had Coach's live stream going on in my ear. Listen, and we're just sitting here chopping it up. And John Simpson, it was like 2 or 3 plays in a row. He's literally just rolling on the ground. And one of the plays, it got blown up. And Coach is like, watch John Simpson roll, be on the ground again. And as soon as he said that, Hendo's like, Oh, there's John Simpson on the ground again, right?
And then on the next play, he was on the ground.
He's on the ground again.
He's on the ground.
But look, listen, even worse than that, I'm gonna say, listen, the offensive line sucked because there's generally something wrong with them, and not just for the reasons that we think. This is the second week in a row. Now, last time it was John Simpson. This time it was Kevin Zeitler. He blocked and he turned around to Lamar. Like, why are you staring at him face to face?
Yeah, like I don't know what's going through your mind when you get turned around and you see Lamar Jackson,
right?
And you're still like this. What do you like? What's going through your mind? Turn back around.
I think it was going through the mind. They're like, oh, and there's not enough time to fix it. They're like, Lamar got to figure this one out. I don't know.
Josh Hoffman, what's going on, my friend? Says, I think that's our standards going down. They looked horrible. I thought.
Yeah, I did.
I feel you. Like I said, there were times where they held up pretty well, but yeah, overall, I think they were pretty bad. Josh, I'm with you. I'm with you. Standards are low. Our offensive line never looked this bad back in the day.
Nope. They ran a highlight reel of McCarty missing blocks.
Oh my god! You guys want to know what it was like without Ronnie Stanley in the lineup? There you go. Now, let me ask you guys: would you rather have the Ronnie Stanley that's been out there the last few weeks that you guys been complaining about, or would you rather have Pat McCarry? You know, that's the dilemma that we have, right? Because Ronnie Stanley has not been looking great, right? But replacing left tackles is extremely hard, and I just don't see where we're going to be able to do that. Yes, Stanley. Yes, we know. It's just extremely hard, right? I don't know where we're going to be able to replace him. At least not next year. I think we can draft a tackle and hope he develops into a good left tackle, but more than likely we'll have to draft a tackle, put him on the right side, still let Ronnie Stanley play left tackle. Unless we get lucky, maybe we just get somebody that can just ball and we can tell Ronnie Stanley, hey, move to the right side or get going, you know. But we're going to need Stanley for a little bit longer.
What we gonna find out there, Jose?
Find what?
His replacement.
Tackle?
Anything. Like, we can't seem to find offensive linemen.
We have to get lucky. That's what I'm
saying.
We have to draft. So
you found the one.
Chris. So Chris, shout out to Chris, our guy Chris, all right, from Deep Cover Podcast and also on the Ravens Roundup. He said there's a lot of quality tackles that are going to be available in this year's draft. So and he thinks one could fall to us even at 32 because we're winning the Super Bowl. If that's the case, cool, right? The other part of it is EDC's ability to scout the right person. He's drafted a lot of tackles and guards, and for the most part, he's gotten it wrong. Yes, Dandy, 117 people in here. Hit that like button. Also subscribe. And also shout out to my good friend, Antonio. Appreciate you. Antonio's got a YouTube channel as well. He does a lot of drawing. Check him out. He's dope. Nice. But yes,
Rocky Center's trash. He better than Caillou Blue Kelly though.
but back to the tackles though. Like the tackles, like yes, we could draft one, and if we get one in the first round, cool. But what we can't do is say now that we got this guy, get rid of Ronnie Stanley. No. We gotta see him play first, right? So we're still going to need to keep Ronnie Stanley until he's established. Because we did this for the edge rushers. Hey, we don't need to pay Matt Judon. We don't need to pay Yannick Ngakoue. We'll draft Owe, right? He's not ready yet, but he'll be ready next year. And also, let's get a injured Bo, as Hendo will call him. And listen, man, both of those guys combined can't compare to Matt Judon, literally. Okay, so let's just wait. All right. Yes, we do need to improve across the board, but don't just throw people out until we got some solid replacements. All right. Who else we got in here? DZ, what's going on? Says Mark out for the year. Yeah, man. It sucks. You know, DeAndre Thomas, what's going on? Says first 100-yard game by a wide receiver is Odell.
as it should be.
In week 11.
He's looked better and better these last few weeks. And listen, is he, New York Giants Odell? No, but he looks pretty good.
He does. So do you think he gets that 100 yards if Andrew stays in the game?
Nope.
I mean, he got 50 of it on the one catch. So he could have got there.
Maybe, yeah. But this is, again, I don't like losing a weapon like Mark Andrews, right? But I think this forces them to open it up for the wide receivers, and these wide receivers are talented enough, man. Like they showed you tonight, they can get separation. They can make the catches. You got to drop more plays for them. Give them more opportunities to shine, and I think they'll reward you. Jada6 says Tyron Smith should be available this upcoming free agency. No, he's not.
And he's another one that can't stay healthy. It doesn't matter if he's free or not.
He'll be available because he don't be playing for Dallas.
Yeah. So go from one injury prone tackle to another.
Right.
What's up, Raven Ron? Got the W and a sweep of the Bengals. Damn right. Yeah. Listen, I don't care if Joe Burrow got hurt.
Right.
Like for this team that's always injured, and people always want to tell us, oh, well, you got, you got to play the game. No excuses. Oh, well, you guys drafted an injury prone quarterback, right? Okay, fine. Take that L. Oh, Joe Burrow hurt. Oh, you hurt your hand? You hurt your hand? I won't be like that. I like Joe Burrow, man.
I do too, but still.
But I don't care. I hope you get well, but we still won. What's up, Coach? Says I'm loading up to get Wilson. Who riding with me?
Let's go.
Coach, we were just talking about you. We were back here, taking a break from recording. We were watching the game. I had your live stream up, right? So I had you in one ear and I'm listening to them in another ear. And your boy Simpson, when he fell down, I heard you say, watch him be on the ground again. And as soon as you said that, Hendo's like, oh, there's John Simpson on the ground again. Yo. I know you cannot wait to get a hold of this game tape so you can break down that film.
I need to see that.
Yes, I need to see that. Jay says, I don't know why Bengals thought it was okay to leave their rookie cornerback on an island against OBJ, but yeah, they felt the results because people buy into the narratives and they think he's washed. And he found out.
Well, yeah, and I mean, look, he hasn't been productive. So I mean, that's it's not like they told their rookie corner to go out and cover Tyreek Hill.
True. Right.
But
right. What was that? Right. That was your guy.
Is that my responsibility?
I tell you, I felt him on that because I'm keeping my feet right where they are. Like, no way, that's my guy. No chance.
They didn't call that.
Nah.
Silverback says $280 million Mr. Glass. He's not Mr. Glass. That I am curious to see when, like, was it that play of the show when he fell on his wrist? Was that where he hurt himself?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he kept playing after that. He was throwing the ball, and then it was, the touchdown to Dixon is where he went out.
That's what's so weird about it because he didn't get touched in that play. He just threw the touchdown pass, and then he's grabbing his hand.
Right.
It was weird.
And it wasn't even really a hard pass. He just flicked the ball and just. I guess the last of it just popped.
He did. I don't know. And they're pointing out how he walked into the stadium with a brace. So I feel like something happened before that. When did he hurt his wrist? Was it last? Maybe was it against the Texans?
I don't know because again he wasn't on the injury report, but he had the the brace or the stabilizer or whatever on his arm this week, and then he obviously fell on his arm or on his wrist.
Hey B,
yeah,
Mr. J's got a question for you. How is Nico Ali Walsh still getting attention? Do you guys know who Nico Ali Walsh is?
Jay, are you talking about Muhammad Ali's grandson?
We're laughing. This is an ongoing joke on our other channel, Ring Kings Podcast. Subscribe if you're into boxing. Nico Ali Walsh is the grandson of Muhammad Ali. Top rank in top rank in ESPN lets you know every waking moment, right? Every chance they get to let you know that he is the grandson of the greatest. Yes, they're going to let you know. Shout out to Chris White. Wait, Chris White is just now subscribing to the Road Pod?
What?
Ooh.
Oh man.
Chris.
Damn, Chris.
Oh man.
Damn, Chris.
Okay.
But no, it's okay though. It's okay. Better late than never.
Yes.
Facts.
Right. You don't want to shame people for doing right.
So all right. So that is Hendo's channel. Okay. And this is the old logo. This is the old logo. I need the new logo. Right. But go over there, the Robot, ROUG, hit the subscribe button. 115 people in here. Hit the subscribe button. I know people be forgetting, but make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, and all that good stuff. All right. Yes. Never late is better. That's true.
Thanks, Coach. First,
he got sacked multiple times last game, so he might have heard it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he did come in. He came in the stadium with a brace on.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Yes, Ferris. We support the support. Indeed. Chris said I had unsubbed after the loss. I unfollowed everything.
So why are you taking it out on moi?
Where are the people you want to go to after a loss?
Uplift your spirits.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. The Boys A Diaz official vertical gaming. That's a name for you. Shout out to you. Thanks for coming through. Ravens' main priority with the cap space they got is to re-sign one or two of three main key defense players and just Matt BK, PQ, or Geno Stone. So it's funny you say that because we were watching this game and we didn't see any priority signings. You do not need to sign Matt BK. You do not need to sign Patrick Queen. You do not need to sign Geno Stone.
Well, I mean, Geno Stone and Patrick Queen shouldn't even be a thought because you just paid Roquan Smith $100 million and just drafted another inside linebacker early in the draft this year. Geno Stone is a backup safety for y'all. He's going to want to be a starting safety making a lot of money somewhere else, and he's earned that.
Absolutely.
Now, unless what you're saying is get rid of Marcus Williams and re-sign Geno Stone. Now, Matt Abike, it would be nice if they could re-sign him. I don't think it's a priority. The priority has got to be protecting Lamar. Right. You saw your man running out there with a bad ankle, and they're still running him.
Yeah,
right. They had to get some offensive linemen and build a wall around Lamar Jackson. He is the one who takes you where you want to go, not just a Matt Abike, not Patrick Queen, not Geno Stone, not anybody on that defense. Yeah. It's Lamar's show, and you have to protect him first.
That's what I'm talking about, Daniel. Hashtag defund the defense. Thanks. All right, that's our thing over here. Defund the defense. Not saying we don't care about defense. We're saying if you got money, it needs to go into offense before defense.
Right, because even with all of those allocated assets, the last several weeks, teams have been just running all over us. Yes, Matt Abike leads the team in sacks, but who was stopping the run? Joe Mixon hasn't had a game like this in about a year and a half.
Yeah,
and if Joe Burrow hadn't gotten hurt and they actually had a passing attack to scare the defense, he'd have kept on running and he'd have probably just finished stopping. So re-signing all these guys to all of this money, I don't think that it's worth it because as we see week in and week out, you can't stop everybody, but there is a way to outscore them. So,
yeah. And we got another donation from Anonymous. Shout out to you. Appreciate it. Says,
thank you.
I said in Coach's Stream that the Ravens are the only team that I know that'll see their franchise QB get hurt twice and still run him up, still run him multiple times. Unbelievable. Yeah. Yeah. They're like, well, I mean, he'll slide this time. The man doesn't know how to slide. That's one thing.
And listen, Lamar, please, bro, please learn how to slide.
That last one was awkward.
There are so many people who could teach you.
Yeah.
There are two professional baseball teams right there. You gotta learn how to slide.
Yeah, man. Stop running him. Also, when Mitchell's in the game, look for the check down. Right? even with Justice, I know you don't trust him, but look for the check down.
It's obvious.
Yeah.
And that's why I would have loved them to pick up Josh Jacobs, because you can get him involved in the pass game. You will check it down to him, and it's just going to make the offense that much deadlier.
How
don't
many
nobody
carries
want to see the ball getting thrown to Gus Edwards or Pat Ricard. Now, get Keaton Mitchell involved.
How many carries did Keaton Mitchell have tonight?
5,
huh?
5? They really upped it.
Finished with. No. I'm sorry. He finished with 8.
Oh.
Don't you guys love how John Harbaugh just lies to your face? He said, "Oh yeah, I recognize. Yeah, he wasn't in game plan, but we probably should get him the ball more, and our coaching staff has to learn to trust him more." And he goes right out and does the same exact thing. John Harbaugh is not going to let Keaton Mitchell cook at any point this season. Keaton Mitchell is going to. I'm pretty sure he'll have another big play here and there because he's got talent. You ain't never going to see him with 20 carries, right? I don't even think we're going to get 15 carries out of him unless somebody gets hurt. He doesn't like playing young guys. He wants the veterans, and that's exactly why we said they needed to make that trade happen for Derrick Henry or Josh Jacobs. Shout out to Jay the Six for the $10 donation. Salute to you. Says Shakur about to get a KO coming to Old Boozy. Yeah, is the fight starting?
Yeah, they're coming out to the ring now.
Typically, we would be live streaming on the other channel, Ring Kings Podcast. Again, if you're into boxing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right over there. We do that show with our brother OTR Mike. Typically, we live stream after these type of fights, but Thursday night, man, I mean, and the Ravens are playing. This is why I hate Top Rank. Fights don't happen on Thursdays nights. They're not supposed to go down that way. Shout out to Shug for the 169 donation. Says, need to wrap this stream up. People have a big day tomorrow and they need to rest. Always support my number 3, number 4, number 5 of my favorite YouTubers. Have a great night.
Damn. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Number 3, number 4, number 5. I used to be number 2, so interesting.
At least we're top 5, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Tydricus says, y'all know Justice Hill didn't get no carries tonight.
He did get a carry. Just the one.
He got 1 carry for 1 yard.
He took it 1 yard.
And that is exactly why.
I said I made a joke. We probably should have live stream or at least recorded us watching. But I made a joke. I said, "Oh, Justice Hill's in the game. You know he's blocking." I said,
yeah.
And I said it's probably going to be a sack. Appreciate you, Dandy. Yes, $ LBHTShow. That is a Cash App. That is how we do Super Chat over here. So if you're wondering how do you get that animation right there, right? This is how we do our Super Chat. So hit up the Cash App. Also, the pin link that you see in the chat box will take you to our Stream Elements page. Both ways, you leave your donation, leave your comment, and you'll get that animation right there, and we'll read your comment on air. All right.
What are you talking about, Jay?
What Jay say?
Are you starting trouble again? Talking about Gus Edwards done for the season? What are you talking about, Jay?
Don't be starting rumors.
Don't come in here with that. Not today, sir.
Don't be starting rumors. He looked healthy on that last touchdown. But shout out to Gus Edwards, man. He's got a touchdown streak going on. He's racked up some touchdowns over these last few weeks. He's helping me in one of my fantasy football leagues.
Is he leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns?
I don't know.
No, he's not.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Raheem Mostert has 11.
Oh, he's second then.
Who does?
Yeah. Raheem Mostert.
What?
Yeah, it's almost like it's not correlated to talent.
Wow. Shout out to Ferris for a $10 donation. Ferris says, shout out to Folsom's own Jake Browning for making an appearance and being the epitome of the Bungles bungling. Yes. And Marco G, shout out for a $2 donation. I appreciate you. Says, curious to see if they call up Travis Vokalek, aka Travis Kelce 2.0. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Don't hype him up to be that, because he's gonna be likely 2.0 when he actually starts playing some NFL games. But I like how you played in preseason. I understand the intrigue there. But no, they probably won't call him up. They probably should. That damn Dub 20 says, John Simpson, you're killing me, Smalls.
Facts.
He's been pretty bad.
Yeah.
Not you guys though. You guys have been awesome. 130 people in here. Thanks. And you guys love chatting it up on the Thursday night after a win. You guys love chatting it up more when we lose.
Yeah.
There have been 200 people in here had we lost.
Listen, my numbers double when we lose. I'm like, this is weird. I'm like, shouldn't they double when we win so we can celebrate for some reason?
Yeah, because even though I thought I didn't like how the defense looked, I didn't really like how the offense looked at times, and I felt like if Joe Burrow stayed healthy, we would have won. I still feel pretty good about this game. It's just, division rival. And sometimes we need some things to go our way because things always go against us, right? We don't make excuses, right? It's just we just take it. And tonight, it looked like we were going to get hit with more bad luck because Andrews went out the game, Lamar got hurt, but then he came back. Oh, look at Ferris with the 50 donation. Appreciate you.
Bazel opening his mouth and getting shut down real quick.
What did Bazel say?
He told Ferris he's leading in points.
See, that's what it is.
You shouldn't do that, sir.
He said Bazel. Oh, shut the F up. Wow. Wow. I gotta read this. It's $50 donation. I appreciate you, Ferris. Thank you. But no, Lamar got hurt, and we all gasped. But he went into the blue tent and he came out and he jogged it off, literally. Came back in the game, and it didn't look like he was affected by it. And then Joe Burrow threw a touchdown, and we all thought he was faking at first. Like, he's not hurt. We thought maybe he hit his hand on somebody's helmet or whatever. No, man, his hand just kept on growing and growing, and he was out. So you talk about reversal of fortune. That's what the Bengals suffered tonight. Cam Taylor-Britt also got hurt for them. Trey Henderson came into the game hurt, but it didn't seem to matter because he got like 2 or 3 sacks. we held them off. And I'll take it, man. I don't care, and look, the Browns and the Steelers play each other. The Steelers are probably going to win. Our only competition, I think, right now in the division is the Steelers because they won't go away. I don't know how they continue to win games, but they keep winning games. They're going to win again this week. I think they're going to be right there. They're going to be in the playoffs. I think we can all say they're going to be in the playoffs at this point. They're going to find some way to win. The Steelers?
They're not going to playoffs.
They're going to the playoffs.
They're not going to playoffs.
There's 7 teams that get in. They're going to the playoffs.
They're not going to playoffs.
All right.
Playoffs.
They have 6 wins already. I think they get 4 more wins at least.
Oh, you know what? They got 2 games against the Bengals. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Okay, they're tied with Cleveland at 6-3. Houston's 5-4. The Colts are 5-5. The Raiders are 5-5.
Wait a minute. Did they beat one of those teams? Did they beat Houston?
Sure.
I think they beat Houston.
I don't think they did.
They beat the Raiders.
Okay.
You got the surging Broncos at 4-5, the Chargers at 4-5, and the Jets at 4-5. We'll throw them in there to be nice, just because.
If they beat Buffalo this week,
well, they're 4-5 now. Yeah, but yeah, the thing is, yes, they have a lead on all these teams except for Cleveland,
right?
But they're not good. Like, you can't keep getting lucky. You can't, not for 17 straight games.
Jose,
I thought you were going to say 17 straight years.
Exactly, Alex.
At some point, it's not luck.
Jose, I hear what you're saying, but there is no way you can become the first team in NFL history to be outgained in every game that you play during the season. Like, everyone. You can't do that and expect to win. I mean, I give Tomlin all the credit in the world. He's done an amazing job, but
YNG Brood, thanks for the donation, man. Really appreciate it. Shout out to you. Says they are killing Wilson right now. Oh, okay. Yeah. So did you guys think that was dirty? Are we talking about the play on Lamar? Was he the one that tackled Lamar?
And Odell.
So we looked at it and we're like, oh, did he twist his ankle? But it looked like he let go pretty quickly. Like it looked like he was.
Yeah, I don't think he twisted his ankle. Like he fell on his ankle. But as Eustace Mosqueda on Twitter was pointing out, the NFL's conditioning people to kind of be outraged over those kind of tackles. They call them hip drop tackles, where you grab them and just drop your weight down to bring them down. That's how you tackle people. Right. And if you happen to be behind them, you're likely going to fall on their leg. Yeah, and unfortunately, sometimes you fall on or you land on them at a bad angle, and there's injuries. I mean, it happens to everybody. Ravens players do it too.
Yeah,
every week.
But you know what? Stay on his neck though. Okay, protect our quarterback. Okay, because you guys thought it was dirty. I didn't see any of the Ravens players run up and get ready to fight for their quarterback. They just stood there.
Never will. Get you a Draymond Green.
Oh my
God. I said when we drafted Lamar that we needed an enforcer on the team. Mm-hmm. Somebody that was like, "Oh, you hurt our guy? Well, guess what? Your guy's going down now." Yep. Right? I mean, it just happened to go that way, but it wasn't because of anything we did. Right? I do not think the hit on Odell was dirty. He tackled him from behind. I mean, if he didn't do it, it's going to be a touchdown. Right? So I don't, Shout out to Bazel for the $50 donation. Says, hi, Ferris. I guess I should explain what's going on to the new people in here. There's 130 people in here. So some of you guys are new. If you don't know, we give away prizes every month. You collect points. How do you collect points? Doing exactly what you're doing right now. Participating in the chat will get you points. All right. Just watching the show will get you points. Okay. Donating get you a lot of points. This is why Ferris and Bazel are battling it out right now. At the end of the month, the person with the most points gets a prize. But we also, for people that don't want to donate $150 in the stream, we give other people a chance to win prizes without having to spend any money whatsoever. Right? You just need to collect 1,000 points by the end of the month, and then we do a drawing for a $25 Amazon gift card. The overall prize, right? The person with the most points, we typically let them pick their prize, right, within reason. So some good prizes that every month you can get. So how do you get points? In the chat, subscribing if you haven't subscribed, donating, sign up for Patreon. Also, you can go over to our website, LBHTShow.com. Sign up for our newsletter. It hasn't come out yet, but it's coming. I promise you it's coming. But sign up for the newsletter. Let us know that you signed up. That's an easy 1,000 points right out the gate. Okay. There is for some of you guys that and gals that you're not afraid to live a little bit. Okay. You want to be a little adventurous. We did offer 5,000 points for something else. Okay. If you want that, I didn't even load up the video. I didn't even load it up. Hold, let me see if it's here. I didn't do it. Man, that's on me. If you want to be like Suge once yelled in a full bar full of people, subscribe to Ring Kings podcast, okay? And he recorded it. If you want to do that, if you want to record yourself, you want to be in a public place and yell out, subscribe to Lunch Break Hot Take and send it to us, okay? Or post it and tag us. We will give you 5,000 points. And shout out to Evans. Is that Coach Evans?
That's Coach Evans.
Shout out to Coach. Says Happy Founders Day to me and the rest of my bros. Okay, Happy Founders Day. He's Q. Am I doing that right? I'm not allowed to do that. My bad.
I'm not allowed to do that.
You're not allowed.
No, I just showing love. Hey, Coach is a Q. DDSQ is a Q. There was another person that was in our chat that's also a Q.
Was it Clinton or Clifton? Clinton, I think. Jones.
Happy Founders Day to you guys. Salute to y'all because y'all some big time supporters. We do a show with Coach. Coach is our brother. All right. Speaking of Coach, right? I'll plug his stuff too because you guys need to resubscribe to him so you can see all of us together every Monday night on the Ravens Roundup. That's where you go right there. Sip to Tally. Okay, that's where you go and subscribe. All right. Yes.
Trying to get coached to 10,000.
Oh, my bad, Ferris. Don't do that, Jose. My bad, Ferris. My bad. All right. So yes, good win. We didn't look great. I wouldn't even say we looked good. We had some spots where we looked okay. I'm happy Lamar got 2 passing touchdowns. I wish it was 4. Mm-hmm. But I'm happy Bateman finally got a touchdown. I'm glad that OBJ finally got a 100-yard game. And like I said, man, he's looking better and better each week. He's starting to ramp up. We need to see more of this going into the playoffs. We're going to need it. The 10-day break is much needed. We're going to see who's going to be healthy in time to play the Chargers. The Chargers is one of those teams, man. This is a game that I'm afraid of because you look at them, you look at their record, and you're like, yeah, we got that. But they have all the talent in the world.
Yeah, you should be able to beat the Chargers. Like you should have that one in hand, but they're a team that can drop 40 on you like it's nothing.
Like it's nothing. And you be like, what the hell happened? Well, what happened is they got Keenan Allen, they got Austin Eckler, right? They got pieces on their O-line. They got one of the better tackles in the league. Rashawn Slater. And they got talent on the defense. And if they decide they want to wake up that game, you're going to have a long game. So 10 days, John Harbaugh better get this team prepared. But this is the type of game he doesn't get them prepared for because they don't have their record doesn't show that they earned his respect, right? If they were a 7-2 team, right, then he'd be saying, hey, we gotta step up for this game, right? But they lose a lot of games, right? Because their team is very similar to us in that fashion where they're just never prepared, right? They should be winning these games, but they just don't show up.
Mm-hmm.
Danity says, I hope so too. Justice for Steve Wilkes and Thomas Brown. Justice for Thomas Brown. Steve Wilkes is not a very good coach, I don't think. I
like Steve Wilkes.
I wish I like him fine. I wish the best for him, but I mean he's not a great coach, and he shouldn't have been hired in Carolina.
Yeah.
And I saw your question earlier, Danny. I meant to bring it up about Frank Reich taking over the play calling. Yeah, he looks like a desperate man right now. Like he's trying to save his job. And if it's true that the owner is considering firing him, that he's on the hot seat and that's why he's doing it, then just fire him. Because why would you put this pressure on right before Dallas? You're not going to beat Dallas.
Yeah,
they are.
You're gonna get your head stomped in against Dallas. So why? I mean, I guess you don't want to have the new coach go through that game. But, yeah, I think it's. I don't want to say it's a dirtbag move to take the play calling back because he's doing it under duress, trying to save his own job, and I'm not going to begrudge him that. But it doesn't look great, man. Not after the way he was talking in that press conference about Thomas Brown, and he knows it's going to affect his career. He knows it. It's going to affect it in a negative way.
I'm saying my wife making that snoring sound good. Got to go to bed. Peace. Hey, I'm gonna be right behind you. I be saying it's been a long day. It's been such a long day. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it through the game, so I set an alarm to wake myself up, and it went off while we were recording because the recording took longer than we thought. We were working some content for you guys.
Calm down, Davon. All right, you don't get to say that.
What? Which one?
He said doors getting blown clear off by Dallas. Dallas lost to Arizona. Okay.
Facts. Uh-oh.
All right. Shout out to we're gonna have to do a different tier for Ferris and Bazel. Well, we really appreciate this. Thank you so much for a $50 donation. Says, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and people of all ages, let's get ready to tell Brandon Glizzy B. Bazel.
Hey,
I gotta read it. It's a $50 donation.
No, you can't read.
You gotta read that.
That's not right. That's not right.
Not Glizzy B.
Thank you, Ferris. I appreciate that. No slander. No slander to our people. Bazel's part of the crew.
We're gonna have to put some rules in.
You gotta put some rules in.
That nasty work.
We'll have to strike that from the record. We officially strike that from the record. Bazel, ignore that.
We can't put any rules in yet. We gotta let Bazel respond.
Yeah,
you can't. Rules will start next time.
Bazel, you ain't gotta put $1 there. Just respond in the chat. Okay. He says, Ferris, fall for it every time. His little man pride. Boom. You fell for it. Gotcha, Ferris. Gotcha. Okay.
That's right. Don't mess with the glizinator.
Major pause.
Finish the message, Ferris says.
Super pause.
I can't. Be blocked it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll finish on the overtime show.
It's not what he said about Brown. I didn't mean it like he said something bad about him. But when they gave play calling duties to Thomas Brown, he was really choked up and emotional. He was crying, talking about how proud of Thomas Brown he was, and how much he deserved it, and all this stuff. And then, you like that meme. Several weeks later, he takes it back.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna wrap this up soon because it's already past midnight and we still have to work tomorrow. At least I have to work tomorrow. But make sure you are subscribed, okay? If you like this content, all right, we do a live show every Wednesday night at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time, the LBHT show. We cover Ravens, we cover Panthers, we cover NBA, we cover news from around the NFL, we cover combat sports, okay? We give you a little bit of everything. It's a lot of fun, all right? We do trivia. What are you laughing at?
I went to read the rest of the message.
Huh?
I went to read the rest of the message. You gotta read it. He donated. You gotta read it.
You have to hold it in until I finish plugging everything. Every time I promote something, B just starts breaking out laughing.
I'm sorry. All right,
Thank you, Jose, for being a professional one.
Wow, it's like that, huh?
You can read the rest of the message, B.
Noah.
What's up, Noah?
Brandon, Glizzy Bazel to suck it.
Suck it.
There you go. He finished the message. Thank you for the donation. What's up, Noah? Much love and appreciation to the LBHT crew. Salute to you.
What's up, Noah?
Noah, a longtime supporter of the show. Yes, good to see you, man. Mm-hmm. Karma coming for Reich. Okay, look, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna do another video about Frank Reich and what's going on. Look, it ain't karma for Reich. It's karma for Tepper.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna discuss that. We're definitely gonna discuss that. Man, you guys make sure you hit the subscribe button. We got a lot of content coming. All right, and we recorded something earlier, and Hendo's gonna edit the whole thing.
All 3 hours of it. Yeah. You are editing it down to a tight 12 minutes.
It's gonna be a 12-minute video, but if you guys can see the outtakes, boy oh boy, a lot of fun. Ferris X-Pac Muthana. That's right. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. And Hendo, man, thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for hanging out with us. A win is a win. I don't care what anybody says. Look, let those Bengals fans cry. Let them say, "Oh, if Burrow was in the game, guess what? He won in the game." Okay, he didn't finish the game, and you lost. I don't care. Take that L. Swept. What are you laughing at?
Make sure not to post it, Jose, after Hendo edits it. It's an inside thing.
That's not funny. That's not.
Suge had reached out to Hendo to edit a video, and Hendo, being the incredible individual that he is, who will do anything for anybody. Hendo will give you the shirt off his back. He stayed up all night. He edited that video. He sent it to Suge, and Suge just forgot it existed. Never posted it.
Thank you, Suge. BB says, I'm lighting up the NBA in the Discord. Join the Patreon, folks. Yes, we have a Patreon. So if you want to continue the conversation, we have a Discord. Sign up to patreon.com/LBHTShow. All right.
Yeah, if you want to make some money, I believe Derek was at 10-1 yesterday.
Yeah,
in his NBA picks.
Look, as little as $5 a month. That's all it takes. And if you sign up and you're like, hey, it's the holidays come in, things are getting a little tight, can't do it right now, that's fine. Once you're in the Discord, you're in the Discord, unless you do something to get kicked out. But sign up, join the Discord, and you don't want to keep up with the Patreon, that's fine too. You stay in the Discord. Okay, we're building a community over there. All right, so come join, check it out. You won't regret it. All right. What's up, Jeremy?
Oh.
Said Hendo's new house looks dope. Yeah. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Looks clean.
Clean. Yeah.
All right. So what is that? 8-3 now?
Yep.
3 of the worst losses in the season too. But we're still 8-3. So
Gardner
all right.
Minshew got your number.
Huh?
Gardner Minshew got your number.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. All right, y'all. We are out of here. B, are you ready?
I am ready. Oh, wait.
B.
Actually, no, I'm not ready. That's for you, Hendo.
So can I get them 10 free videos edited, Hendo?
Yes.
Rico, appreciate you coming through, brother. All right, y'all. We out of here. Have a great night. Peace.